Welcome back to RimWorld. Since we last checked in, a pack of manhunting wargs spawned in down here, wiped out the mechs, and were subsequently eliminated by us and our turrets without ever getting inside the kill box proper. It was a pretty drawn-out battle, so pretty much every single warg took damage. They were all in really rough shape, so by the time they all managed to slowly limp into the kill box, the survivors, they didn't stand a chance. So I didn't include that in the episode. However, we have another entirely separate pack of manhunting wargs in the map now, which look to be pretty spread out. These guys have never been woken up, so they did not get fighting with the wargs, but I've gone ahead and basically just locked us inside for now. And I think we might be able to just let the guns deal with this if they want to keep wandering in here. I don't know. Hard to say. I mean, that's a lot of wargs. There's like an argument maybe for us to just keep the doors locked and just let them run around. Because like the first time we get a raid, like we'll solve two problems at once. What else has happened? Research. We've done a few different things. So we did medicine production off of drug production, so we get medicine. We're doing advanced lights. Hydroponics and auto doors are done. I think that's about it. I think that's everything. I don't think there's much in the way of other new progress on the base. I think yeah, that's kind of the deal. Oh, we did salvage. No, we salvaged these from the other one. Yeah, that's old news. That's not anything new. Yeah, we're working on the second power plant. A lot of oil, not as much chem fuel. We might need to tinker with work priorities, but yeah, everything seems to be going pretty good. So why don't we just see how things play out here, I guess. So, we finished the lights. Obviously pretty cheap, didn't take too long. Next thing we want to do is going to be what? Maybe we'll push for some guns. The power situation's pretty well dealt with in the current, in our current situation. We don't need like vitals monitor because we salvaged one of those. Yeah, let's just do gas op here. We got an exotic goods trader, so let's see what they have to offer us. This might be a pretty valuable trader. Yeah, give me those 30 components. Jeez. We have 4 hyper components. That's just what's in view. Still 2. Tech prints. I guess we'll hold on to the signal chips. Hygiene enhancer, gastroanalyzer. We still got all those detoxifier lungs. I want the lances for sure. Spare mega screen television. Nice. That's actually in range of a beacon here. That's pretty sick. We could just do this. Go broke. We get the 2 lances. And the 30 components. We could even, let's say maybe a little silver. Yeah, let's go like 20 components. Because we'll be making our own. We just need to get like the infrastructure put in, which we haven't done. So if we go to here, Synthylene refiner. We don't have any steel left. Chem fuel to synthylene. Yeah, so we'll just stick that, I guess, down here. Actually, let's cancel that and put it in a different spot. We'll build it slightly over that way, I think. I don't think this is explosive, but we'll treat it like it is. Why? Just so that we don't, run into any issues. Let's pull up the floor. That's not concrete, at least. And then just for aesthetic consistency, we'll concrete over that section of floor. Now, we don't have any goddamn steel, so we need to do something about that. Oh, also, let's get the piping in. So I assume we'll just do that. And let's go up here. Make sure we suspend the component bill. Because now we need our steel actually for other stuff. If people would do smelting, that's something that could get us steel. Let's pop smelting up a little bit. And then I think I'll probably just go hunt around the map and look for some stuff that we can pull up, like floors and whatnot. And walls. We got another faction assault. 2 dudes fighting out in the field, not against us. So yeah, we'll see how this turns out. For now, it should be fine because night's fallen and people are generally turning in. So make sure the bots are secured in here. Yeah, this is like a problem. So just go stand over by Perry bots. Yeah, let's just draft all of them, including the cleaner. Let's just not risk them going anywhere stupid and attracting attention. On the same note, maybe we should shut down these turrets. Just in case they decide the place they want to fight isn't the damn kill box or something shitty. There's going to be a lot more crap to haul. They're, like, really gonna, like, overdo it on putting shit in the stockpile. We're already incredibly crowded right now. We really need another good trade caravan, like a bulk goods trade caravan, to sell off a bunch of stuff. Light leather, bearskin. We can do a bearskin, a camel hide, and a light leather furniture, too. I've been trying to replace the chairs, both as a strategy for getting steel and just to make the chairs better. Light leather, bearskin, and camel. We'll just chuck some of these extra ones down here. And that's something they can work on while I'm watching what's happening here. We gotta make sure that nobody goes outside too. I'm just kind of hopeful they won't, because there's better shit for them to do. Hopefully. Well, that and half of them are sleeping. Specifically, Codex, what are you doing? Deconstructing the steel wall. Wait, where are you deconstructing the steel wall at? Over here. That should be perfectly fine. Harry, status check. You are deconstructing steel wall also over there. That's fine. And Nick, consuming a meal. Okay. Oh, they're going to fight right next to all the graves that are queued up to be dug in the toxic wasteland. That's fantastic. What a fantastic spot for this to occur. Looks like the hostile faction's gonna win this one, I'm thinking. Are these guys running due to being a coward? Are they actually gonna leave the map? Oh my god, they actually flee the map from being cowards. That's surprising. I wonder if it works that way. If we bring a coward on a raid off map, if they'll actually just run away and leave the whole map. Outlanders there are fleeing. Yeah, so these guys will wipe the enemies out, kill them all, then flee. We could try and fight. Could have tried to fight these guys. They look like tribals. Or are they not gonna... Okay, there they go. Okay, they're healing up. Many of them are still killing the downed ones. Okay. Collecting trophies and leaving. Yeah, so they're gonna take a bunch of stuff here with them. That's probably fine. That's less shit for us to clean up. I mean, I'm pretty content to see that. Okay, I mean, it looks like they left plenty of shit behind. Not anything terribly good, but there's like free food, which will eat. We have been dealing with food poisoning from eating food we found, you know, just sitting outside, which is not surprising. But yeah. I think we can release these guys. Now, we do have some that have been downed. Death in 4, missing a lung. You know what? Missing a lung is not bad. We literally have lungs. But they're also not very good anyway, so... Not gonna worry about that. Styrofoam pot pack I'll take. Anybody wants to go strip? Smoke pot. I'm assuming the tribals ain't gonna have nothing good for us. We're probably just gonna eyeball this because it's a lot of corpses to check. Excuse me. Holy shit, multiple void helmets. What does void armor look like? You know, I don't know if I've ever seen void armor. Just the helmets keep showing up, which is kind of weird. Yeah, we'll strip off another fire foam pack there. Yeah, that's a weird one. Unless there's some weird thing where there's only like a void helmet. I don't know why that would be the case. Maybe it's got something to do with like the gear quality, like void armor is too strong for it to get used in the raid calculation. I don't know. Okay, it looks like it's just going to be the one that gets downed. We could try to strip them. Face mask, I mean, maybe. Why not? I like that that one just fled through the south for some reason. Alright, why don't you haul some stuff back with you at least? Alright, probably want to do some haul. So food and medicine is the big thing here. Reno will haul, of course. Kirsten, after you haul that back, why don't you grab this? Harry on a second trip. Codex on a second trip. And Kirsten's already coming back, yeah. And that's probably good enough. That gets food and medicine hauled in, and then we can let the rest of it just kind of get hauled whenever. Moving on to autocannons. Transport pod crash came down inside the walls. Per bastard. Male 27, incapable of combat, archaeologist, but like really good skills. Construction, crafting, social, intellectual. Too smart, kind, delicate. This doesn't seem bad at all. Incapable of violence, so no like violent mental breaks, right? Yeah. We'd have to convert their ideologion, but oh, capture. You know what? Sure. Fuck it. Why not? We could use another builder. There's a lot of building stuff to do on the map. We can also just use them as like a body blocker, although with delicate, they're not likely to do well. Rena, we do have convert ready. We can just do one of these. 97 to 63 right away. Not bad. And how are you coming along, other prisoner? 24.9 resistance on the recruit. Okay. Oh, did we lose plants? We might have lost plants. Yeah, we lost plants. That was the big skill our person that died had. Okay, Perry, you're now on plants duty, I guess. And everybody can have plants on a 4 because nobody's good at it. Perry, if you wouldn't mind, probably got like rice to harvest. Yeah, that's like holding us off of what are we fucking trying to do over here? What are we trying to do over here? What are you idiots trying to do? Are you trying to go... Oh, you're trying to go over there to remove the roof that I told you to remove. You know what? Just go do it so the rest of them stop trying to come over here. I want to remove the roof here so that the sewage can, like, wash away in the rain, maybe. Okay, why don't you just go up here? Why don't you just go that way? There you go, buddy. There you go. Okay, I think we've sorted out their crap. Yeah, I mean, that seems fine. Obviously, again, another person with no plants. Does Kubler have plants? Fucking no. Ain't nobody got no plants. I mean, I think the big concern there is going to be if we switch over to hydroponics. I mean, well, I guess it's not any worse in hydroponics than it is not using hydroponics, right? We're just botching all these harvests and kind of wasting time. which makes it hard to justify actually going to hydroponics, but I don't know. Why'd he cut that tree down? Because that's on the edge of a grow zone, I guess? That must be it. Age reversal demanded. Nick. Nick, do you have a pod? Yes. Next in 2.1. Interestingly, this was Addie's pod. So she got her first age reversal, then promptly fucking died. Tragic. Logistics crew caravan. Hoping they'll clear out a bunch of my guff. They will not. They will not buy most things. Well, shit. Still, we can clear out some hyper components. That's gets good return. We're actually down to 200 wood in the colony. Holy shit. I gotta make sure the wood fire generators are turned off. They might still be running, actually. Concrete slabs. I guess we'll hold those. They're pretty useful. I want your medicine. Interesting enough, they buy, like, artificial. 286. Holy Jesus. They buy artificial, materials. They'll buy my meat. Actually, yes. Take all of my warg meat. We're drowning in warg meat. I think there's even some that's in stockpiles decaying. So if we just sell that off before that becomes an issue, that seems great. Just trade it for lavish meals? I think it's perfectly good idea to trade this warg meat for lavish meals. Did we gain 1,000 silver here? I think so. I think this is fine. Yeah. Because we have components now. Steel is the thing has been blocking us, but we pulled up a good amount from moving floors. I think we just do this. Just extra steel for other trades. That is not the big clearing out of the stockpile I'd hoped. Also, we gotta make sure we don't get that door blocked, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Where are you? Oh, you're down there, huh? Codex? Yeah, come down here, I'll haul this in. But that's still a pretty damn good haul. We got medicine stockpiled for quite a while. Yeah, this is pretty good. Well, another random visitor has strolled into the colony. This man will buy guns and all sorts of other shit. I am very interested in this. I'm gonna start, I think, by dumping deteriorated clothing. First and foremost. Feels like we might be able to... This is a lot more clothing than I maybe expected. It feels like we probably could dump some extra stuff here. Cloth we definitely don't need. Because that's just flamingo leather shoes. Jesus. That seems wild. Why is flamingo its own leather type? Why is that not just bird skin? Well, tribal wear... Hyperweave duster 48%, 57%. We don't need parkas anyway. I don't think, at least. I don't think it's ever parka temperature. I mean, it's 7C. Kid shirt? I guess we hold that in case we do get a kid back. I don't know. Yeah, awful seems pretty awful. Awful thrumbo fur, though. 25%? Fuck it. It's 54%. Excuse me, 54%, so it's been worn and heavily degraded. I don't think it's worth holding on to. Tox packs. Oh my god, he'll buy my tox packs. And that already puts us pretty heavily over the mark here. Well, okay. Antimatter grenades. He'll give me a wooden war mask. That doesn't seem that great. I'll take your survival meals, your component, your medicine for sure. 757. I don't really want to like trade junk for junk because I don't see any reason to pick up antimatter grenades or a 44 revolver. I mean, the wood mask is maybe usable, but I doubt it. I guess we could get the parkas in case temperature does become an issue. We have parkas on hand. All right, 41, 512. We're off by about 30 bucks. Just about 30 bucks. 475, 481. Maybe we just find... Actually, let's go on the weapons section here. Let's look at the worst weapons. 5 bucks. Do we have anything that's worth like $1? 4 bucks. Antimatter grenades, though. We want to actually keep those. Builder's jacket, 4 bucks. Yeah. $1 wooden slice cap. Yes. Take that off my hands. So, we're looking for something for 5 bucks, essentially. Take this pistol, I guess. That's there. That's fine. Resting. Playing hoopstone. Nick, you're the night shift, so why don't you come out here and clean that stuff up? Research keeps flying. Uranium slug turret? Precision rifling? Maybe. That might not be a bad idea. What about some of these other mods? Glitternet, probably future. Well, Glitternet... Okay, let's pause so that nothing runs away without me. Atomics. Ooh, hygiene. Maybe not. We've got the core hygiene stuff set up. Maybe that's all we really care about there. Vanilla expanded. Nah, brain jar, antimatter. I feel like you go nuclear then antimatter. That's kind of like the progression path after you do RimWorld, logically speaking. Oddity recombination. We don't have enough oddities. What else would we need? Advanced synthylene components when we get to the point where we can do that. And then there's this whole path here for plastic production, which we'll definitely want. Basically, at some point, we switch off of doing gas power to using our gas for plastics. Basic processor. Yeah, maybe we should do Glitternet early. Basic infrastructure, integrate into our system, additional research, improve processors. Like, let's start it. Let's, instead of like pushing Glitternet as like a single kind of time where we're gonna be like, okay, now we're doing all the Glitternet research. Let's kind of mix it in here and there so that we can get started on it and then not like, you know, overdo it. I have talked about the wood generators. They were autofilling still. So we've probably been overproducing power for quite a while with the second generator. Also, probably want to make sure that our resource console stuff is happening. So I think we're going to pivot over to that too, because I don't think, this is diminishing. It's not being done enough out of 2. We were like 800 at some point. So if we're going to run 2 of these, we definitely need to stay on top of that. And that is a massive oil field, so that should hold us for a long-ass time, I think. Okay, cool. What happened? News of war, don't care. Now this is interesting. This faction's asking to dump 528 toxic waste packs in our base. We can get a Zeus hammer, a bionic leg, and plasteel, or plasteel in this momentum, good quality. An exceptionally heavy sniper rifle with onboard targeting AI. Oddities weapons module. Reduces movement speed. I wonder if this is good. Boost aiming speed for some time. I mean, this sounds fucking sick. Conceptually fucking awesome. They dump these packs, like, that's gonna pollute the map a lot. The value's like really high. Zeus Hammer's also pretty sick with the EMP on melee. But we don't have a melee capable character, so I don't feel like I want it. Also, the bionic leg is what we need too, but I don't know, man. That momentum sounds awesome. But how much damage is 528 toxic waste packs gonna do? I mean, we got detox lungs for everybody. Let's just fucking do it. Why not? Fuck it. Alright, we should start putting these lungs in then, I guess. Left arm Gauss, or old gunshot from a Gauss lance. Efficiency 74%. Holy shit. I missed that. Bionic arm left. Yeah, you get a bionic arm now. That's a really bad scar. Detox to a lung too. Alright, Codex. Rest until healed. I'm gonna use Glitter World for these. Yeah. Alright, and is our best medic still Perry? Yes. I'm gonna push this back wall here out a little bit. We'll just do one thick on this edge. It shouldn't matter because they won't be shooting at it. And maybe we can sneak some autocannons in here with the extra space. We'll have to see. Like, I imagine these solid wall pieces will effectively render the autocannons useless. But we might be able to switch these to embrasures, and maybe these turrets don't chain detonate with embrasures in here. We'll see. We'll try it out. Maybe we'll go with like one autocannon to start with. And like turn like maybe just this section here to embrasures and see how it works. Also, every time we've seen them come in and start shooting at turrets, they shoot at the nearest turrets. They almost never shoot these ones down here, it seems like. So we might even be safe just stripping out the interior walls completely. We'll have to see what happens. Okay, there's Codex. Operate on Codex. Waste packs arrived. Where? They're coming in down there. We'll just leave them there. Forbidden? That's a lot of fucking waste packs. I did not realize how many that was gonna be. That's kinda wild. Okay, these came in up here. Now, this momentum. In terms of DPS with accuracy, where does this show up? Way the fuck down here. But that's probably not unusual. Because the weapon specifically says it gets better over time. So 20 damage. 21.5 and 30. If we compare that to Perry's current weapon. 21.5 and 30. Shit. With this inventory, I don't know how to check it. Let's do it on this tab. 21.5 and 30. 21.5 and 30. 70. 3. 105. I mean, yeah, the Devastator is devastating. 36.65. Momentum is 33. Maybe Codex switches out for the momentum then? We don't have anybody Fast Learner, Wanderlust, Clothing Clan, Workaholic. I don't think we have anybody who gets a bonus like shooting speed or anything like that, or aiming speed. Yeah, let's put Codex on that when he's up to test that. And for now, we'll just let it sit. Alright, let's get these operations done. Okay, there's the arm. Detox lung. We're going to do these one at a time. I don't want more than one person unconscious at a given moment, basically, I'm thinking. That was probably the biggest one. Let's check. Yeah, torso wound gunshot. Not fantastic. Yeah, they had some bad shots, I think, from the previous raid that I never really paid attention to. Because I'm going to guess this was also the same. That's a torso scar, which is significantly increasing the chance of Rena getting killed in the future, which is a little unfortunate. Not much we can do about that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not significantly increasing. I mean, maybe the situation where you're going to get killed, you're just going to get killed, right? I mean, how often do you die from an accumulation of wounds versus one single big one? I'm not sure in practice. All right, Nick is getting a lung. There we go. Oh, we get the old lung out. Dude, lungs don't deteriorate in the regular stockpile, right? Yeah, they don't need to be, like, refrigerated, I don't think. Where's the other lung end up? Two. Two lungs. Two lungs. Where? Where? Somewhere. This is like, where's fucking Waldo? Where's the lung? Where's the spare lung? I really don't see it. Oh, right down there at the very bottom of the screen. Okay. Yeah, those don't deteriorate, it looks like. I want to grab Codex. Well, maybe we... No, let's just grab Codex. Codex, I need you to come out here, friend. We're doing an experiment. Let's try this. Now, if we look at the weapons tab, I don't suppose this... No, it doesn't appear to dynamically update. Cooldown. Warm up. Warm up is 4.5. Cooldown is 0.5. Does the warm up is the time for like the initial shot, and the cooldown is the time between shots, right? So that's the point here. This weapon has a long warm up and a very short cooldown. We'll boost aiming speed for some time. There should be like an aiming speed boost. And I'm not sure if we can see that. I'm actually rather curious. If we go to the character editor, show hidden? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to know if this works or not. Well, you'll be dead soon anyway, friend. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the momentum's gonna be worth it or not. That's so hard to evaluate. Yeah, this guy was largely killed by the raccoon and not us. We'll give it a shake in an actual fight, maybe. And see. I don't know, though. How are we even going to evaluate it in a stand-up fight? Like, how are we possibly going to tell if it's actually being useful? I think regardless of the usefulness of it in, like, a standard kill box fight, it is extremely long range and very accurate, which will make it a good weapon for fighting in the field. Same reason we held on to some other sniper rifles and stuff, in case we have to do a field engagement. We want to use range to our advantage to like bait things in. It's good to have that range. So I think regardless, even if it doesn't end up being a core weapon in the arsenal, it should be good for that reason. But I'm certainly going to be disappointed if it seems like it's kind of dookie, given how much value it has and what we gave up to get it. All right, Nick is up. Yeah, toxic buildup initial already starting. Concerning. Get to bed. Oh, we got other people coming though too. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Hold on. Yeah, these guys don't have anything that helps them with tox in any way. You're a slowpoke, fast war cat person, refine. Oh, that's Rena. Purr, too smart, kind, delicate. Yeah, I mean, Purr's gonna stay inside a lot. Conceptually, so does Rena. Here's what we're gonna do, I think. Kirsten gets a lung. Nick and Codex definitely should have lungs. We're going to save the last lung. And then after the packs deteriorate, we're going to keep an eye on what happens with toxic buildup and the remaining people. And if we encounter any issues with Rena building up toxins, we'll give her the lung because she's really important. And if we see instead that Rena, as an primarily indoor character, doesn't have an issue with toxins, and we instead run into like Coebler, getting that toxin buildup, then we'll give it to them instead, because they're like theoretically out in the field constructing stuff. And they're slow, so they'll be wandering through, the tainted environment more than other characters will be. And we should definitely keep an eye out for detoxifier lungs. Maybe we should look at, detoxifier prosthetic stuff too. Doesn't seem like there's anything else here. I think we might have to put that at high priority. Another thing we could do is the masks. So if we look at the masks, oh, that's how we view information. These give 50% toxic environment resistance. Toxic gas, rot stink, toxic fallout, polluted terrain. Yes. So we could just make sure they're always wearing those. Rena's wearing a scarf. Synthread scarf. So I could just turn off scarves. Yeah, let's do that. Basically, we turn off scarves just to force them into face masks. And then we give the characters that have the lungs the bigger helmets. The tougher helmets. So Kirsten generally seems to be in a pretty good mood. Rebuffed, sick. Unsightly environment without table. Yeah, these are not anything negative. And she's got Mountain Lover. Like, these are not anything consistently negative, I mean. Nick, Night Owl, and Daytime. Yeah, that's just because we did things. Nick is also pretty good. No, like, consistent buffs like the Mountain Lover, though. Which I'm actually surprised counts. I guess just because there's, like, Overhead Mountain on the map. Triggers that, maybe? Codex has a consistent penalty for not left colony, so I don't really want to do him. Yeah, I think we'll have Kirsten... We'll try to put Kirsten in a tainted void helmet indefinitely. Normal, poor, normal. I think the other one is normal or poor. It's in here. So we'll just put her in a normal one. 66, 67. Why don't we put her in the worst one? 66. That way it just deteriorates sooner. And I'm just going to leave her in that indefinitely, I think. My original thought was basically if we see a raid coming that's got prep time and is dangerous, we switch to the helmets. But in practice, I haven't been doing it that much. And I haven't really wanted to tilt our moods in the negative or anything either. That's toxic waste packs deteriorating over there. I mean, okay, so this map is going to become extremely polluted soon, but that's in keeping with, like, the Terminator aesthetic, right? Nuclear fallout. Toxic fallout instead of nuclear fallout, but it's still very on brand, I would say, personally. Alright, Arena switched off of a scarf and onto a face mask. Now, these face masks, this one's cloth. They do have armor. I have turned off cloth here. So that's probably one we got from somewhere else. This only takes wool or these like threads, these synthetic fibers, or devil strand, which is fungal in nature. So that's something else to keep in mind. We should have bought that hyperweave to make into face masks. Damn, that would be good. Hyperweave face masks. Shit. Well, that ship has sailed. Nothing we can do about that. Okay, Kirsten's up. I want you to put this helmet on. And then you're free to go about your day. All right. Well, I think we'll leave this one here. This has been a good episode for just getting shit done, which I feel pretty happy about. Let's do a final check on the prisoners here at the end, maybe. They had a escape attempt that I had to quell. 2.8 and 1.9. Yeah, these guys are both on the bubble of coming in here. That'll be nice. I don't think we've ever had 7 colonists before. I think we've been floating pretty well between 4 and 6. Although we won't have any more combat-ready colonists than we ever had in the past either, so it won't really be that different. So yeah, until next time.